Hey, 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 Nikki Brown here. No matter where you are, what part of the world you're in, I hope that you're having a good day. I just wanted to do a quick tutorial. This is for people who have a hard time cooking for one or even two people. I have a taste for some garbanzo beans or chickpeas. So any type of peas, beans, anything like that that needs to be soaked. What I normally do is get a measuring cup and I use a cup or less. So I might do a half a cup, which is about here. Depends on how many I want, right? It's somewhere around in there. Yeah, that's a half a cup there. That's a half a cup, and that's a cup. All right. So I'm gonna take my chickpeas or my garbanzo beans, and I'm gonna make a cup of them, which is actually gonna be a lot and more than enough for me. And it's like half the bag. But if I soak them and cook them, then I can do some meal prep. Okay, so that's about a cup. And you can see the 1 cup. Okay. And then I will take some water and fill it up to the 2 cup mark, which is right here. So basically I'm going to cover them with water and I'm going to let them sit overnight. And then tomorrow I can just put my beans on. And the trick to cooking chickpeas is to not add salt, because if you add something with salt or add salt, it'll make them hard. And they'll take a long time to soften, if they soften at all. So you can put some other herbs and spices, thyme, basil, oregano. You can even do onion, garlic, pepper, white pepper or black pepper, whichever you prefer. And you just let them cook down like you would on normal beans or peas. And then you add the salt when they're just about done or when they're already soft. So at least wait until they're already soft. And then you can add salt, or you can add salt at the end, which is not recommended. But if you forget, just add a little salt at the end, stir them up, and let them cook for maybe another 5 to 10 minutes. But that's how you cook a smaller portion. Like I said, ordinarily I would probably do half a cup because it's just me. And that still makes a lot of beans or peas once they swell. Um, but I am going to do a little bit of meal prep, so I will cook them and then put them in a bowl so that I don't have to cook them multiple times. And I'm either going to have them with some couscous or some quinoa or my black rice, and I have some kale. So I'm going to make a full meal out of it. When I am ready to prepare them, which will be tomorrow. I'm sure I've prepared chickpeas in a video before, but again, this is just teaching you how to soak them and how to make smaller portions, because like I said, if you have a family or you had a family, husband, multiple kids, and that family has since changed for whatever reason, it may be harder for you to cook for just 1 or 2 people. And so this is a way for you to cook for 1 or 2 people, just cook in smaller portions. So ordinarily, if you had a big family, you might cook the whole bag of beans or peas. This way, again, a half a cup is really good for 1 person. You can make hummus. You could just eat the chickpeas. You can make, especially if you're a vegetarian or vegan, you can make curry chickpeas. You can make jerk chickpeas. Whatever flavor you want to add to your chickpeas, I've done it all. You can add chickpeas to like a soup. a salad. There are multiple things that you can do with chickpeas, but this is basically how you soak a smaller portion. Although I did make a larger portion, like I said, normally I would just do half a cup if I just wanted a serving of chickpeas, and that would be sufficient. And it's actually enough for 2 servings. It's enough for 2 people. Unless you have somebody that eats a lot, then you might want to go ahead and do the 1 cup. Um, but by the time these chickpeas swell up, it's going to be full. This whole, so right here, now they're down here. This whole measuring bowl will be full to the top by tomorrow when I'm ready to prepare them. So that's just a tip for soaking your beans or peas overnight. Of course, you can do a quick soak where you put them in a pan, you let them boil, you put the lid on top, you turn the fire off, and you just let them sit for an hour. That's considered a quick soak. So if you decide you wanted some beans or peas and you didn't soak them overnight, that's a quick way to do it. Or you can just let them cook for a longer period of time. Like I said, the trick to chickpeas is to not put salt or any spices with salt in the water when you're cooking them. All right, as always, I hope this was helpful, and I love y'all. Mwah, kisses.